Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back an hour and a half later than initially thought, but we are back with some late night eliminator picks. We got a couple of contests we gotta get sorted away. So I say we make sure everything's right with the stream, and then we just start firing off some picks because lots of stuff has been happening. There we go. Looks like stream is working. Looks like everything is set up. Ready, set, go. So we're starting with Frenchie Eliminator 3. Here at 81, we started Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Lab McConkey, Carnell Tate, Tyler Warren. Kick says it's Jaden Reed time. I could get behind that, but I think I like Jonathan Brooks better. Again, not super in on Brooks, but he's a running back, and he definitely should be going working with Gainwell. Ah, yes. Hello, Mother. It's good to see you. Late here at night. At least for me. For you, much more reasonable. Much more reasonable. We could take a quarterback here. Although I'm not really opposed. Like, this is, I think, a very fine spot to be taking one of these Minnesota backs. And just slamming Aaron Jones onto this team. I'm pretty okay with pushing quarterback. I think if you're not getting an elite quarterback, you can probably get the quarterbacks in the later rounds relatively easily. Here we started Hampton, Scatabo, Puka, Flowers, Burden. ADP is Daniels, Thomas, Marv. I mean, with all this stuff about Thomas rotating out for not two wide receiver sets for Travis Hunter, I'm getting a little bit scared of him, but like just a little bit. Enough that I don't want to be like just absolutely capital J jamming him. So I think Marvin Harrison is actually pretty reasonable here. Like Marvin Harrison or Jaden Daniels would be the two picks that I'm looking at. It's like, how do I not squander the start? I think the easier way to not squander the start is to really focus on filling out your starting lineup. And for me, that starts at quarterback. And it's more likely that I, at would it be 7-4, have a receiver that I'm excited to take than a quarterback. But you never know. So it's obviously gambling a little bit, but got to gamble a little bit. We have Herbert, Mahomes, Taylor, Pollard, Dobbins, Rice, Higgins, Watson, Bowers. I agree with the kick. I think this is just pretty simple. Stephon Diggs. Here we're at 47. We started Bijan, London, Rice. Waddle feels pretty good here. However, I did tell myself that I wanted to be getting more Tootin. This guy might take Tootin. He definitely will take Waddle if I give him to him. So I'll take Waddle here and hope I get Tootin back. I think it's worth gambling a little bit. Here we have Henry, Lamb, Flowers, Higgins. Kick says Travion over Lamar. No, I think we go Lamar. Keep the, I've been saying, I want to be in on this Ravens offense in these early weeks. And that means I'm not going to shy away from that being a team that I will mega stack. It's hard for that team to just completely shit the bed. Carnell Tate or Tyler Warren are the two picks here. I'm going to go Tyler Warren. I'm not scared of Keenan Allen at all, at least in that respect. Keenan Allen is annoying for these Colts receivers, mainly Downs and Warren, but not that annoying. And I already thought that those players were both mispriced. And Keenan just has the opportunity. Like, something could happen to Keenan. Like, we're still in this contest, at least playing with the understanding that Alec Pierce is not going to be around for the beginning. So it's just really not going to be something where Keenan's getting his opportunity sapped. Like, that's just not how this is going to work, at least in my mind. I think I would be shocked if it worked that way. So that's why I think I'm just like very comfortable taking these Colts players where I think they should go anyways. Not have to worry about whatever nonsense is going on with Keenan Allen. Just trust that these Colts players are good and on a good offense. It's telling me to take Jordan Mason over Rashad White. I might be okay with that as a percentage play. Bijan Hall, Bucky Collins, T Mac, Marv, and DK Metcalf. Sure, I'll take Jordan Mason. I mean, I don't get the excitement. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to take Murray. I don't want to take either of those running backs. I don't really want to take Jordan Addison. Earl's fan. Yeah, that's where it's like this is sort of just like a gross range. So I'll defer to ADP a little bit and click some Mason. And I do think, like, now that we've decided as a community that Mason has won the Minnesota RB battle, I don't want to have 0 of him, so I'm not going to rank him behind Aaron Jones anymore. I'll pull him up to be like right behind Gainwell. So here we started 5 straight receivers: Chase, London, Neighbors, Waddle, Burton. The kick is telling me to take another one, which I think is very funny. But I will not be doing that. I will instead be taking Jaden Daniels. Because who needs receivers? Who needs running backs? I mean, I'll need them eventually, but we'll work it out. I could be convinced to Sam Laporta here. I probably will be convinced to Sam Laporta here. We got our Washington running back. Comment on guys getting buried. Alec Pierce is a joke. Michael Wilson's a joke. We could grab Kenny Gainwell, Aaron Jones here, but why? When I could instead have a possible key great piece on an offense that I'm really excited about. Why would I do that? Here we have Hurts, Etienne, Ramondre, JCM, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Waddle, Burden, Bowers, and Harold Fannin. Kick says Aaron Jones or Xavier Worthy. Of those guys, I'm going to choose Xavier Worthy. Like, it's so clear to see how he can just absolutely smash. So I'm happy to take him. Here we started Gibbs, Tootin, London, Flowers, and Evans. I'm going to take Rico Dowdle here. I mean, if he is really going to be the workhorse in Pittsburgh, I might as well grab him. And this guy's not going to take both quarterbacks, so I can get whichever quarterback I want on the other side. Here we have Jacobs, Lamb, Wilson, Watson, and Bowers. We're not going to be taking any Bowers Warren teams anymore, so we'll go ahead and grab Rome here at the 6.4. Feels pretty good, honestly. Here at 50, we get Bucky after Bijan, Javonte, Collins, and Higgins with a huge slide. We'll go ahead and grab Bucky as a third running back. Feels really nice. Very, very comfy there doing that. Here we have Scatabo, Warren, JCM, St. Brown, Smith, Burden, Reed, and Bowers. Our ranks say it's quarterback time. The kick says, Aaron Jones. I think Jackson Dart and Cam Scatabo, if the Giants do really well, one of them is going to be popping off a lot. Sort of our thought process there. We have Jaden Daniels, Judkins, Dobbins, Nakua, Brown, Neighbors and T-Mac. Yeah, this is just Rashad White. Frenchie Eliminator 3. We're 0-3-5-1 with Etienne, Harvey, and White as our running backs. Lamb, Higgins, Williams, Tate, and Downs as our receivers. And Bowers as our tight end. And yeah, we have RJ Harvey. That's Bo Nix's music as our QB1. Darn. So we're here with Jacobs, St. Brown, Jefferson, Rice, JMO. Brother, so I'm going to need to have 7 receivers. Here. I mean, theoretically, I could go with 6. And trust, like, Rice, Parker Washington, plus whoever. I'd love Ramondre, but that puts me in a difficult Week 11 bye scenario at the running back position. Yeah, Tony Pollard is getting absolutely shot in my ranks. I think I'm going to go Parker Washington here. My idea is that even if I think Parker Washington isn't good, they're like going to be very clear about deploying him early. So in Week 6 before the bye, it's still very likely that he's going to be getting a bunch of the work there. So I don't have to worry as much about their plans for Parker Washington changing, because the most likely time for that to change would be after the bye. And I really need Parker Washington to be really good before the bye on this team. So it's like the idea would be that Rashee Rice, Parker Washington are 2 big guns in Week 6, and we don't get any more Week 6 buys. Probably on the team. Yeah. That one's going to be an interesting one to keep track of. So I think it has the capability of being really good, but it's in a hard space right now. Here we started 0-4-3-1. Tyler Warren as our 1 tight end. Rashee Rice, CeeDee Lamb, and Josh Downs as our receivers. And then our running backs are Kenneth Walker, Travis Etienne, Travion Henderson, and J.K. Dobbins. This is the point where I'm like, yeah, I would take Kyler Murray here. Oh, my calendar's reminding me to stream my drafts. Thank you very much, Mr. Calendar, but I'm on top of it. Yeah, I think Kyler here is good. We're actually getting to the point where I would consider taking Tucker Kraft, which is really funny. But yeah, we'll go Kyler here. I think it does need to be quarterback time. We're here at the 40th pick. We started CeeDee Lamb, Chase Brown, Malik Neighbors. The kick says Scatabo, Jalen Waddle, or DeAndre Swift. I might actually take DeAndre Swift here. Like, again, I do like combining players on teams that I'm like not super enthusiastic about. And I think the news around Monangai, I think it's worth bumping up DeAndre Swift. Like, it's probably like this. That's how I want to have it. Where it's Tootin, Swift, Tootin, Swift, Montgomery, Jenkins, Irving. Yeah, I think that's how I want it. Here at 45, we started McCaffrey, London, Neighbors, and we'll be grabbing Bishal Tootin. Here we started Nakua, Bowers, McBride. This is our I got convinced that one Bowers McBride team is probably not crazy. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab Tootin on there. We started 1-4-1 with Jalen Warren, St. Brown, Flowers, Waddle, Adams, Bowers. Kick is saying some receivers, and then Blake Corum. I could get behind Blake Corum on this team with the like Devontae Adams by correlation, and then hope that one of these other running backs comes back to us. I think that's very reasonable. And then here at 52, we started Scatabo, Puka Brown, Neighbors. Like, absolutely no way can I take Devontae Adams. This is probably a burden spot. I can see the argument for Travion, but not for me. I think we just grab Burden. So pick receiver. Yeah. I think a very nice chill stream tonight. That's what you get when I'm almost, it's almost midnight my time. You get a nice, chill, relaxed stream. Just really simply putting in some picks and feeling good about it. A lot of these little donations are finishing up. Let's look at one of these teams. This team has May, Purdy, Kyler, Brees, Judkins, Warren, Dobbins, Sampson, Jamar Chase, Mike Evans, Casey Concepcion, Travis Hunter, Omar Cooper, Jeremy Bernard, Jerry Jeudy. I need to re-input my ranks, I think, for this because I'm gonna be Let me re-input. In these ranks because I'm not going to be getting what I want with these ranks. How many more drafts? I think we finished them up. I think we got all the ones that were in the queue. I can obviously double check once I'm done with these. So I'm done getting my new rankings ported over. Once Underdog is done trying to load my location. So you see upload, ED ranks, save. I need to see where Omar Cooper is. Yeah, I'm gonna need to manually move Omar Cooper down, I think. Because I don't want him above Trey Tucker or Jawan Johnson. He's right ahead of Jacoby Lane for me. Yeah, that's more like it. So hopefully that gets my auto-drafted little animations to be a little bit more, and many schnauzers, a little bit more in the right place where I want them to be. We'll see. But yeah, I think nice, chill, relaxed stream, getting some picks done, feeling pretty good about it. It's always nice just to chill occasionally. So I think this has been a nice stream. I'll be back tomorrow morning, probably a little bit later since I did this a little bit later. So probably closer to 10 or 11 in the morning for another batch of picks. So until then, have a great time, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.